Everyone, and welcome to a new chapter of my Stoke City career mode. We are finally in Season 2. The team is looking great. Everyone's ready to kick ass and win the league or something this season. Now, already, I simmed one day of the season, and Dybala has gone up from a 78 to a 79, which is huge. I mean, he must have been doing something off during the off season, making it rain, I'm guessing. He probably found a lucky lady, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's also great news. But so I was looking at the squad for some transfers, and we only have 22 million. So I'm gonna the first thing we need to do, honestly, is request 10 million. I can't reach the final with this team, to be honest. That's nearly impossible. I'm just gonna keep the same goals. Hopefully, they realize, hey, we gave them no money to work with. Now, even though it's on the first day, July 1st, we got a transfer offer right off the bat, which is, I didn't think that was possible. So I think you guys already saw the goals, 22 million, reached the final. Okay, so what's the transfer offer for? For Bojan, okay. So Buyer04 wants him. I'm not selling him for less than 24 million, to be honest. So 24.5, lowest I'm going. I think Bojan's a great player. He's very pacey, a Barcelona-esque player. He knows what he's doing. So when looking at the squad, it looks like we need a true left back. We right now have 4 center backs, and one of them is playing at left back. So I feel like the first signing we need to do is a left back. Then if one of our big players sell, then we got enough money for a new CDM because Lichtsteiner, he's getting old. He's more of a versatile player, a backup, really, not a starter. I mean, if my right mid's injured, I'll put him there. I mean, he's just a backup, so the first person we are going to sign is a new left back, a true left back. So I'm going to make some inquiries and we'll see what happens. Well, it looks like the club is going to be an asshole to me. Even though I reached all my goals last season, they are not going to give me any additional transfer funds because they're not confident in me. Like, are you serious? What the hell is that all about? I've been kicking ass. 21.5. Everyone wants Bojan. Holy moly. So if everyone wants really Bojan, then I think some big team is going to make an offer like Barcelona or Real Madrid. So these smaller clubs, I told you I'm not going lower than 24. So this is it right here, 24 million. I'm not going any lower because a team like Real Madrid might offer 30 million for Bojan because they overpay like crazy. So I need to keep it high for these lower clubs. Alright guys, so about every single offer to the left backs I made has been rejected. Now, so Luke Shaw, they wanted like 40 million, so I just made an offer of like 20. Then for Bernat, they wanted 50 million, and I offered like 17. So I knew most of these offers would be rejected. Ooh, 20.5 for Moreno. I would do that, but I can get Marcel Schmelzer, a very good left back. You guys might not think he's that good, but I think he's one of the best defensive left backs. He might not be that pacey, but I think he's really good on that left side. He really is a true left back. So I'm going to adjust the wage budget, and I think he is going to be our first signing. Alright guys, so the transfer offers are rolling in so far. Buyer04 has offered 22.5, so they bumped it up from 21 to 22. Again, okay, so I'm going to make them, because they've been so persistent, I'm going to make an exception, 23.7, lowest I'm going, or I'm just going to reject all their offers. So the next offer is for Naldo. So I was looking to sell him while he's in the best form so far, and it is to our rivals, Man City. I've pointed out many times that I hate them. So I'm going to say 17.5. I mean, because I could probably get a good person for around that much money. And plus, I have 3 other center backs if he does leave. Next is Diouf. I don't want to really lose him. So I'll say 11.8. If they can match that, I think that's definitely a good price for him. But it is Hull City, so who knows what will happen. But I'm going to sim a few days. We're getting a lot of transfers. This is going to be a fun transfer day. Okay, guys, so we get some news back that Bojan is going to go to Valencia, but then, like, deja vu hits. Real Madrid have made an offer the day Valencia accepts that, which is the stupidest thing ever. Hopefully, they accept this offer really quick, or maybe they'll say it's too much, then I'll be like, oh, okay, well, then I got a good price for him. So, I really hope Real Madrid does accept that and buys Bojan quickly. So maybe that'll happen. But 16 million right here. Lowest, I'm going for Ronaldo because he is my free kick taker. I love the dude. By far one of my favorite players. Alright guys, great news coming in from Dortmund. We are allowed to sign Mr. Marcel Schmelzer. He has agreed to his contract of $130,000. I'm really stoked to put him in. Again, with the Stoke puns, I know I love them. They're the funnest puns in the world. So let's plug him in right here, Schmelzer. And it looks like Naldo. What? Are you in the Copa America or something? Brazil? Yeah, I don't really have that. Wait, why isn't Douglas Costa then? Douglas Costa didn't make the Brazilian national team. That's hilarious. And Naldo did. I guess it's because Naldo was playing for us longer, therefore he's better. So, we did get a few more transfer offers, though. So, let's see. For 3 players, holy crap, everyone wants my players because I'm so awesome. So, again, I'll go 11. That's pretty much the lowest I'm willing to go for Diouf. Diouf is a very well-quality player. And then Atletico, reject because, you know, it's either going to Real Madrid or Valencia. I'm getting enough La Liga teams bidding for Bojan. Onumwingie. I'm going to accept that. I have really no use for Onumwingie anymore. He's pretty shit. And I got Lichtsteiner and Florenzi. Oh, ooh. How much... If I would sell a striker for $32 million, what is another good striker I could get for around 28? I'm thinking of it that way, so I'm going to bump this up to, okay, 32 really, because Spurs aren't like Real Madrid and Barcelona. They're not a team you can really make them overpay because they don't have all the money in the world. I know they sell Gareth Bale, Harry Kane, all that, but I don't think they have that much money, so hopefully they do accept the $32 million because I'm always open to signing new players. Okay, guys, so a lot of new news coming in. Byro 4 has accepted that, but it looks like Bojan has already sold to Valencia. We got $21 million to add to the transfer budget. So I'm going to move Douglas Costa over to Cam and probably switch the formation up, see what we can do to fit the new signings and all that. So now Man City, they're not really matching. $15 million. I'm sort of eager to sell Naldo because I want to use my younger center backs, even though he is my free kick taker. So Onumwingie has sold. I'm not going to really get a backup. And the worst news is I think I could have milked more money out of Spurs and Dybala is leaving. Well, so now that Dybala is leaving, and who else is leaving? Naldo's most likely leaving. Who knows? I'm going to look for a new CDM and a new striker. So I'm going to inquire on a few people, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, so Manchester City said Naldo's just not worth $15 million. He's probably worth around $30 million, who knows. But we're going to keep on the Naldo, it looks like, for till January when he's around 84 rated, who knows. Because, you know, 32 rated players in my career mode, you know, they always grow for some reason. But I'm just going to reject Hull City straight up because I know they don't have the money that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to wait till a big club offers, even though realistically they shouldn't because it's Diouf. So I made a few offers to some CDMs, and the first one was Bender. Looks like Dortmund wants 22.5. I think I should probably mix it up because I've already signed a Dortmund player. So let's see what happens here. Sum is too low. I offered 10 million and 27 million. Okay. So it looks like De Rossi has accepted. You know, he would be a really good signing. 185. Actually, no, let's just keep it 175. And I think he would be a really good signing because, you know, he might be 31. He's sort of like Naldo, but 84 rated. I can keep him at that 84 rated for a season or two. Then I think I would have got my money's worth out of him because he's a really good CDM. Now, the number one CDM I really want to sign is James McCarthy because he is around 80, 81 rated, I think. But he is extremely young. I know he's got good potential, so he's definitely going to be my number one signing. I offered around 21 to 22 million for him. So, oh wait, De Rossi doesn't want to sign for us. That's even better. James McCarthy is pretty much going to be the guy we're signing because, you know, I really want to think about the future of this club. And look at this. Yeah, I think it's good though. If we should probably sell one of our center backs because we got a lot of depth in that position, and I think we need to free up some space so we can get some better signings. Like we could really get a good striker with all the money. And it looks like, there we go, McCarthy is signed for our club. We have 34 million so far, and if whatever his name, Shawcross, sells, we'll have 40 million for a striker, and we could really sign a good person. So McCarthy's 81 rated, 24 years old, but he's injury prone. Totally not worth it. JK, but 5'11". Let's look at his stats. 82, 82. I love it. Very good defending stats. Is he strong? 78, and he's got 91 stamina. That is something I really like when someone has a lot of stamina. So let's plug him in. The team is looking great so far. It looks fantastic. So, yeah, let's just look for a new striker, and I'll see what I can find. Alright guys, so it looks like we're going to get even more money to add to the transfer budget with Shawcross going all the way to Turkey to play for FC Shakhtar. Have fun, Shawcross. We won't really miss you that much because you sucked and you were really slow. So have a fun time. So I've made an offer to every single striker. And how I do it, how I make offers is I offer how much money I'm actually willing to pay for, which is sometimes off by 10 million or 15 million, or sometimes it's even like the right amount. So let's see what happens here. Walcott 24, Effort 22, Jovetic, we can't accept, I don't give a shit. Whatever. Carlos Baca, Everton. Lukaku is my main man up here. Okay, so I'll offer him a wage budget. I'll move the budget over, and Villarreal. Some is too low. Maybe he's worth more than that. How much did I offer? Because I'm really interested. Oh, God, do I really have to do this? I offered 16 million, which I think is a lot of money. But 20 mil, if they say yes to this, I'm most likely going to sign him because I think he's a really well-quality striker. And so I'm going to do some revisions on my offers, and we'll see what happens. Alright, guys, so we've gotten all the offers back. I've deleted most of them, so looks like Baca does not want to sign for the club. I've offered 2 contracts to him, and it raised up his normal contract from 130,000 to 160, and he still said no, so he does not want to move. But Lukaku has said yes, and Villarreal wanted 32 million, so the same as Lukaku, and I think Lukaku is the best signing. It looks like he sort of, he kills our budget, but I was willing to spend that much for a striker. He's well quality, 81 rated, 22 years old. I think he's even better than Dybala, and we got him for the same price. So there we go. He fits into the team. Now, I'm looking around here. I think we should change the formation up to, this could work, 4-2-3-1. We move him over here. Diouf, I think, is more of a bench warmer. Ayew will now be introduced to the lineup. You guys might have forgot about him, but I did a free transfer in January for him, so, awesome to get a player for free. But I think this team does look pretty damn complete, to be honest. I think the only way we'll actually adjust it is if we get an offer for a player and then we have to, buy a new one in his position. So I'm just going to sim a few days till something happens. Alright guys, so all of my new signings will be playing this preseason game against Fiorentina, and alright guys, so we have our first preseason game right here. McCarthy scoring. Okay, dog, chill. I don't know if you can hear my doggies barking at the workers, but yeah, I'm going to start all the new signings for the for the preseason games and all the second teamers that would normally not play. So next 2 preseason games, Butland will be playing instead of Lopez. I totally forgot to switch him. And we did really good right here. Look at that. Lukaku, McCarthy, Van Dijk, Florenzi all scoring 4-0. Fiorentina gets absolutely smothered. And look at that. Butland wants to play. So, yes, Butland, you will be playing some preseason games. I like to start some old people, the people that wouldn't normally play, or people that I'm willing to sell so that they progress. And you know how his form is okay. If he started that preseason game, maybe he would have been in good form, and Levante would have offered more money. Who knows? But I'm just going to accept this. I don't really need Huth at all, and I could use that extra 11 million. Who knows? I could sign maybe a right mid, left mid. Who knows? Alright guys, so we didn't get any new transfer offers, so I'm just going to do the next sim against Hellas Verona. I'm starting Alibi, Sidwell, Mark Munizio, Conga, Butland, a lot of second team players that you probably don't know who they are. I'm actually really interested in Conga. I got him in he was a free agent and I signed him for like 6,000 wage, and he's 69 rated and I think he's 19, so it's a really good signing in my opinion. I don't know why he's a free agent. So, did we win this? Yes, we did. 2-1. I like it. Alibi scoring. One of the most trusted simulation scorers there is. So, I'm just going to sim. Most likely, we're not going to get any crazy transfer offers worth mentioning. So, let's probably do the sim against F95, whatever the hell they are. Okay, guys, so before we do that next sim, the board has finally given me the league objective, and that is to qualify for the Champions Cup, which means we have to finish in the top 4. We are really progressing as a team so far. That the fact that Stoke City is really confident in me enough that they think I can reach the top 4 spot, it really means a lot. But I wish they did give me money when I asked for it. And let's see, do we have any gems in here? Okay, not really, but that is something huge. I'm really happy that they did it because I think we could do that. And look at that, Liverpool finishing 8th, my ass. They're a really good team. I don't know why they would finish 8th. They should probably finish like 5th. But let's go into the sim. I'm using the same exact team. 1-1. I got no problem with that at all. So let's just sim a few days. I bet you there will be a good transfer offer eventually. Alright guys, so we get an offer for Doof. Let's see how much it is for. And it looks like I might be overpricing how much he's actually worth. And he is very content so far. So, I really do need a backup striker, so I think he is worth a lot. I think I should just reject all offers. I really should keep him. I think he's a really good backup. He can even be a starter if he does progress to a 78 or a 79, who knows. But Lukaku will be the main goal scorer for us this season. Hopefully he bags in a good 15, 20 goals. Who knows? It would be really nice. But it looks like our first game against Tottenham is going to happen. But I'm going to play that in the next episode because I never play any games in the first episode. So if we don't get a transfer offer or anything... Okay, so we get a transfer offer. But it looks like this episode will come to an end very soon. It is for Adam Thomas, probably one of my shitty players. Yep. So we don't have that much in our transfer budget. We might just keep all this money and move it to the January transfer window where we can spend it more, like because we'll get more money from the Champions League and all that. But should we do a squad report? I think we should do a squad report before we end this episode. So it looks like in tomorrow's episode we'll face Dybala and maybe even Gareth Bale. Maybe they signed him back. Who knows? But Klein +1, I like it. Conga +1. Naldo's an 83. I love it. I said he would be an 84 by January, and he's already an 83. That is amazing. Florenzi 80. I love it. Anybody? Wait, is Ayu already growing? Jesus Christ, my team is looking beast. Wait, Lichtsteiner should not be downgraded. He's amazing. Char's +1 already. Lopez, he's increasing his mental stats. That's okay. Schmelzer's going up. Anybody else? Not really, and my dog is going to bark any second soon. There he is. Yep. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode. Leave a like if you did, and have a perfect rest of your day.